Did you know that 1 out of 9 people across the globe are hungry? That's almost 690 million people that are facing starvation, and that rounds up to 8.9% of the Earth's population. The world produces enough food to feed everyone. However, 1/3 of that food is lost every single year. Hi, my name is Holmes, and for my scenario project, my main goal was to spread awareness on hunger across the globe. This year, I ran, and currently am still running, a food drive through the Ryan Gloyer Middle School building. I created a presentation that links history with starvation, and I taught this to all periods to my team. I learned and gained knowledge of hunger around the globe, as well as created ties with famine and history. And finally, I spread awareness on this topic, educated others, and was able to get students and teachers involved. At the beginning of the year, my scenario started off as a basic history project. I took pages upon pages of notes on several resources, but as I went on, I wanted to accomplish more. I reflected on the situation we have been facing, COVID-19, and connected it with what I've been studying. The one major similarity that I saw that had to do with people of all sorts, rich and poor, higher or lower class, was that they faced starvation during these difficult times. From there, the idea of running a food drive through the middle school bloomed. I told the same information I told you all to the principal and vice principal. And sure enough, I was given permission. To show and demonstrate the knowledge I learned through my studies, I asked my team history teacher to create a presentation that I would teach all his classes, and thankfully I was allowed to do that as well. So what was I able to teach? Well, I was able to speak about the causes of hunger, which consists of poverty, food shortage, waste, poor infrastructure, climate change, nutritional quality, and war/conflict. I was also able to define simple terminology that relates to hunger, such as the term malnutrition, which is when the body doesn't get enough nutrients, and the term food insecurity, the state of being without reliable access to sufficient quality of nutritious food. I also spoke about and generalized historical events that had hunger as a leading situation. These events were World War I, World War II, and the Holocaust. In all of these times, hunger stalked the civilian populations of all nations. It didn't matter if you were an allied or central power. Agriculture and food distribution suffered from strains imposed by the wars. In countries such as Austria, because of the starvation faced at the time after the wars, chaos and riots rose. In the Holocaust, Hitler and its Nazis' main goal was to dehumanize the Jews by taking away food, shelter, and most times even family, and bringing them to concentration camps. And without all these basic needs that they couldn't have anymore, they couldn't thrive and function properly as a human would normally should. This was their way of showing that Jews were a problem in the country. In the end of the presentation, I also taught others how they can take action to prevent hunger. Donating is a great way to prevent hunger. You don't have to donate food or money, such as canned goods or just checks of money. You can also donate books for education or even clothing as well. Social media is definitely popular in 2021. This is the main way media is spread and news as well. And so by spreading awareness on social media, many people can get the message as well. Overall, I made many accomplishments, such as running the food drive and making the presentation. I learned a lot about hunger as a whole and was able to spread my knowledge and influence others to spread awareness. Thank you for watching my scenario video.